10 Unbelievable Incidents of History. 1. A person living in the city of Venice, Italy, named Francisco delle Barche, had built a machine used in a war that could throw a weapon weighing up to 1,300 kilograms up to a large distance. In 1346, when the Republic of Venice had seized him to capture the city of Zadar, Francisco himself fell in the grip of his machine and he fell into the middle of the city of Zadar. He bumped into his wife, who had come to that city without his knowledge, and the two died together. 2. There was a painter from Holland named Peter Puytman. On 18 September 1692, when he saw a skeleton dancing in his studio, he lost his life in fear. Peter was unaware that the bone structure that he used as a model was actually shaking due to the earthquake. 3. An 18-month-old French girl named Renée Nurnes was abducted from her home on 4th August 1908. She was being taken on a sea yacht for ransom. A fierce storm suddenly caused the ferry to sink. All 8 kidnappers were killed, but the little girl swam in the swing made of the packing case and reached the shore of the sea safely. 4. King Ramendran Narayan Rai of the princely state of Bawal, India, whose annual income was $400,000, died in 1909, and his body was set on fire on the funeral pyre in front of the bereaved. After 12 years, the king returned as a monk. He came out with the claim that when his pyre was set on fire, the sudden heavy rain forced all the gathered people to flee, and the rain caused the pyre's fire to be extinguished. Some Naga sadhus were passing nearby. They saw him in a state of unconsciousness and treated him. When he recovered completely, he lost his memory and started living with the sadhus. When he returned to the king with his claim as a monk, his widowed wife rejected him as a fraud. This case went on for 3 years in court. Finally, the court accepted that it is the monk King Ramendran Narayan Rai. After this, in 1935, the British Privy Council gave them back their rights and state. 5. Mina Braun, a nurse from Berlin, the capital of Germany, was declared dead after consuming too many sleeping pills. According to prevailing beliefs in cases of suicide, she was buried in an open grave. The next day, when the coffin was opened, she was found alive in it and recovered completely and started going to work again. 6. In 1563, a Frenchman named John Portrand was sentenced to be divided into 4 pieces by 4 horses on the charge of killing a man named Duke Denis. The person who was punished was so powerful that this death sentence could not be fulfilled. Even his hands and feet were tied 3 times to new horses. 7. On 30th April 1888, Moradabad, India, witnessed disastrous rainfall of large hail of the size of a baseball in which 230 people died. It was the worst hail of history. 8. A French army general of the 18th century named Baptiste de Montmoret was declared dead on the battlefield 5 times, but he was alive every time he was buried. He served the French army for 55 years and died at the age of 75. Thus, he died a total of 6 times. 9. The smallest war in history was fought between England and Zanzibar on 27th August 1896. This war lasted only 38 minutes. 10. A sheikh of Jordan named Abdul Razak once predicted that Abdullah bin al-Hussein, the emperor of Jordan, would be killed. His prediction came true in 1951. Emperor Abdullah was assassinated, but Abdul Razak was so saddened by his prediction that he pledged to deep silence, and he did not utter a word for 13 years. So friends, this video was all about how to stay healthy and stay safe. Thank you for watching.